think of the minister almost as like the marketing manager for Alberta, and I think that the minister's bringing a lot of passion to this role and really presenting that. And tourism, it strongly promotes trade between countries, and so it goes well beyond the economic impact of just tourism. We're going to be, when you have tourism spending, it boosts sectors like agriculture, retail, handcrafts. Essentially when tourists travel, they consume local products and services, they get familiar with the area, it builds trade relations with other countries. And so it's a really important catalyst for deeper, more diversified economic relationships. And so that experience that Alberta presents to visitors actually impacts our trade relationships. It's really important, the work that is done here. And I want to come with the main question for the minister is this ROI that is being spoken of at 31 to 1. That's an incredible return on investment. And so I want to contrast with a lot of the things that were highlighted by the member for Edmonton Castle Downs. There is going to be a decrease in investment in Travel Alberta, and there's going to be an increase in taxes. And so looking at a growth industry that has this ambitious growth goal of getting to $25 billion. By the way, Chair, if the minister can take his $126 million budget and turn it into $25 billion, we should talk about turning him into the manager of AIMCO for the Heritage Savings Trust Fund, because that's incredible ROI to see that return. So we have our marketing manager for Alberta. I want to know the question inside cabinet, inside this government, how do we justify to the tourist industry that we're going to tax them more, and they're a growth industry, and we're not going to chase their growth with more investment? And I think that's what the industry's been trying to ask through our members. We got a growth industry here that is not seeing the marketing manager for the province, the minister, encourage their industry that's growing with more investment. So that's one key thing. The next thing is kind of in a different direction. So one of the responsibilities of the minister is to keep people healthy and promote healthy lifestyles, but you're not funding that. How many approvals have you given to rec spaces around the province? Swimming is a passion that I like to bring up. It's a life skill. It keeps people safer around water. Being able to swim increases opportunities for recreation, but access is limited, and hundreds of thousands of Alberta are growing up without access to swim lessons. Chestermere, the member for Chestermere didn't bring this up, but has a population of almost 35,000 people, and it doesn't have a single swimming pool. Airdrie has a population of over 90,000 and now has 2 pools, and it's desperate for more recreation space with swimming facilities. And they know in Okotoks and Airdrie that people are coming from Calgary and they're good neighbors and they welcome them to their community and they use the swimming space. And so we need more swimming lessons across Alberta. And how does the budget address this important need for swimming lessons in our province? Because it's beyond just recreation, it's health creation, it's promotion of health, but it's also life skills that people need. And I think just touching on one of the things the minister said, it was this vision of kids all over the streets and catalytic converter theft. And I was wondering if the minister had some report or study that tied a reduction in catalytic converter theft to recreational facilities and the renovation of recreational facilities. And if he does, if he can bring that to this committee now or table that in the House, I would love to read that report. And I'm good. That's my main question. So I had those 3 focuses, Minister.